Hey, this is Judgment Awaits with 3dayrespawn.com, and I've been playing Gears 3 a lot lately, and today I've got a Horde match for you. And right now we're in the lobby and getting ready to go in. I'm playing with one of my old friends, Lord Infamous, and a new friend that I met on 3dayrespawn.com's website. His name is Fallen Soldier. Right now I'm going to switch my character. I was trying Griffin, but he tends to swear a lot, so I'm going to use somebody else, and I'm going to choose one of the ladies. They seem to be smaller, and somehow it feels like I don't get I'm not such a big target when I use one of the ladies. So we're on dry dock though, and one of the things you want to remember when you're playing this is scout out the area. When you first spawn in, there's no hurry. You know, the clock doesn't start till you build your first base. So we're looking around. I've never played this map before, so I'm not exactly sure. You want to pick an area that has good strategic value. So you want something up high and something that gives you, you know, as few lanes of access as possible. Now we're going to pick this middle section, and I don't know about, you know, the few lanes of access to you, but it definitely is up high, and it's got some nice areas to hide and shoot from and whatnot. So Burson went and built the base. Now early on, I don't like to build a lot of things. I might build a barrier here or there or anything like that, but I like to save my cash, and I'm actually saving to buy that silver back in the middle there. But I am going to build one of the barriers. I probably should have built one a little bit down more, but I'm not too familiar with this map, so I'm trying to figure that out. Alright, now you see on the right hand side, you can see what my levels are as far as barriers and everything like that. Now in this game, I'm going to try to work on getting my sentry guns unlocked. So I need to build up my decoy. That's the last thing I need to do to get that. But the round has started and somebody's already shooting. Now, they came from over on this side. Now, when you look at the map, make sure you check out where the spawns are. There's a spawn that's right on the other side, so we got to be careful there. Now, if you have a person in a spawn, the enemy won't spawn there, so keep that in mind. Now, the first several waves are pretty cake, and they're really easy. You start off with a Lancer and a shotgun or whatever you pick as your loadout, and you're not going to have any trouble getting through this. At the end of each wave, it tells you how many people you killed, how much money you earned, what the team did. You get a bonus if everybody survives, and you know, we're playing normal difficulty, so we get 1.5 times that for our points. Now, if you saw to the left, the barrier there is yellow, and that means it needs to be repaired, and somebody repaired that. You just press Y on that, and it'll tell you how many points it takes to do that. But like I said, I'm kind of holding my money. The nice thing about this game is, you know, say if you have a lot of money and one of your teammates don't, you can actually sight in on them with your gun and press the B button, and you'll give them $500 each pull the trigger. So it's nice, you know, when you're playing with friends to help each other out with that. Now, I picked up a Hammer Burst, and that is a great second gun to have, especially when you pair it with the Lancer. And early on, that's probably the best combination that I found out. The Lancer's great up close and even at a distance, but the Hammer Burst is great at a distance. I like to have two guns, you know, one for each role, one up close and one for at a distance. And the nice thing about the Hammer Burst is all the enemies that you come in contact, well, not all of them, but a lot of them will drop the ammo, and ammo is key in this game, especially later on in the rounds. So Hammer Burst is a great second gun to have. It's not my favorite second gun to have, but I'll show you what that is a little bit later on. As you can see, the Hammer Burst is doing a nice job at a distance. And here's some guys. I'm going to help my friend over there pick them off from a distance. And that should be it for wave 2. Alright, so you can see once again how many guys I killed, what the team did, and everything like that. On to wave 3. Now, something good to do at the end of a round is to leave one guy alive. You can actually put him down into that like second chance type thing. I know that's a Call of Duty term, but you can leave him crawling, and you can go gather up ammo and whatnot. Well, we weren't doing that, but if you have a full party and you guys are really communicating well, you know, try to leave one at the end so you can gather up the ammo and whatnot. Now, here's these little boogers. They like coming at you. Unfortunately, those things tend to destroy your barriers and whatnot. But you can punt them out of the way and actually take them down that way. I'll show you. There you go. Just kick them. They're on their back, and then shoot them when they're down, and you can get the points, and you can get them away from your barriers, because if they explode on your barriers, they're going to take them down. All right, so that's the end of round 3. We're still in the cakewalk rounds. It doesn't really get difficult until you get to about round 6, and you start seeing some boomers and some of the heavier beasts. Now, we got a bonus wave that pops up, and this bonus wave is pretty easy. All we have to do is stay alive. So if everybody stays alive, we're going to get 2 bonus crates that come down, and those bonus crates are usually filled with ammo or nice weapons to help you out. Now, when we get those bonus waves, I like to save those crates until the boss round, but unfortunately when you're playing with random people, they just like to unlock things and everything like that, which is okay, you know, it's no biggie, but that's just what I like to do with them. So, but I'm doing some work with Hammer Burst, and I'm about to die. When you see that gear symbol turn red like that, you are close to being dead. It's amazing how much punishment you can take, though, especially in these early rounds. But as the rounds progress, the health of the bad guys goes up, their accuracy goes up, and they just get harder and harder each of the, you know, different rounds. Alright, I skipped ahead a little bit through this right there, and I'm just going to show you the end of the round. Be careful when you go out there by yourself. Try to bring a buddy with you, because you can get knocked down and then executed and you're out, you know, unless you buy yourself back in. So I like to stick with a buddy. But there's the end of round 4, and moving on to round 5. Now, speaking of buddies, not too many of my friends play Gears of War, so that's what's so great about 3dayrespawn.com's website is you can meet people that play any game and everything like that. And like I said, that's how I met one of the guys in here. So make sure you come out, check out, register, say hi to me. I go by Judgment there with only one E. But here you see the bonus thing that we got for completing the wave. And you just open it up, there's ammo, there's a Vulcan gun on the other side, which is a beast of a gun, but it takes 2 people to really operate well. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but that barrier that I just ran through was blue, and that means that I could have upgraded it to the next thing. But like I said, I'm saving money. I picked up a mulcher. At the end of every round, try to go around and look for some good guns. The mulcher is great to take down, you know, heavier enemies. The only thing is it's hard to get it situated. You have to really plan it to shoot it well. So, but I got it planted right here. I'm trying to take this guy out. I'm trying not to shoot the barrier in front of me and everything. You can put these over walls and whatnot, but I took down a boomer, and here's my second favorite gun to have besides the Lancer, and that's the boom shot. And the boom shot is just great when you're going up against the bigger guys. You can take them out and everything like that. So I like to have the Lancer and the boom shot as my weapons, and then I love to pick up like a mulcher or something like that to start the round. Alright, so I'm going to fast forward. I'm going to pick up some ammo. I was hoping that it would give me some extra boom shots, but it did not. Alright, so wave 5's done. Wave 6 is starting. Wave 6, you're going to see more boomers and more of the bigger beasts that you're going against. And I'm going to move out here on the side. And like I said, when you do that, make sure that you take a buddy with you. And luckily, I think Infamous is going to follow me on this side. But I hear some heavier growls, so I know some of the bigger guys are over here, and there's my teammate. Just in case one of us go down, we can pull each other up. So, you know, when 2 of you are taking on a guy, they drop a lot easier, and he's spanking them with the shotgun, and I'm taking him down with the Lancer. Alright. Make sure you pick up your friends as soon as they fall down. You know, you don't want to see them executed, especially if they don't have enough money to get back in here. So look for those revive symbols and help your friends out. Right now I'm just using the Lancer and taking people down. Like I said, that's a beast gun to have. You know, it's great up close. It's also good far off. And there's a lot of times that you get bonuses for, you know, taking people out with the chainsaw on it. And here's a boomer. Just keep leveling them at it, and as long as you keep the fire on them, a lot of times they won't shoot at you. So get some ammo, and I'm going to use it. Oh, here's a guy. Back up and take him out. And there you see 2 of our guys actually died and didn't make it through the round, but you'll spawn the next round. You can buy yourself back in. That goes up point-wise each time, or you can just let yourself go and just respawn the next time. Alright, I got the mulcher. The mulcher is great to put on a barrier. Like, you just put it up on the side of a barrier, It's hard when you're shooting on the floor because then you got to put it all the way down to the floor. But I'm getting a better angle, and I'm going to put it up on there on that side railing, and it's just does a great job. So make sure you pick up those mulchers anytime you can, and you know, obviously it's going to help you save on some ammo. All right, on to wave 8, and wave 8, you know, I'm starting to think about building some things, and I'm going to build up this decoy because I really want to get my sentry gun. There's a bonus wave. Now we're not going to get this bonus wave. We actually have quite a few people that die through it. Now, if you saw that, one of the players on my team built a base over there, and when you do that, it unlocks, you know, more turrets that you can buy and everything like that. But you got to be careful because we spread ourselves out way too much and ended up getting killed and everything like that, as you just saw. And the more times they get executed and taken out, the harder it is going to be able to get through the round or complete the challenges. And I think I went down on this round as well. But here's the decoy in action. Look, at that guy doesn't even look at me. He's just focused on that decoy. So make sure you build those. They'll save you and help you out. Right. Once again, I'm pressing my bumper and trying to figure out where everybody's at to kind of help them out. But as you can see, 2 of us didn't make it through that round. And like I said, I even went down that round as well and had to buy my way back in there. Now, I told you that I died in the previous round, and unfortunately when you die and you respawn, you have to start out with your original loadouts. So right now I got the Gnasher, which is a good gun, does a lot of damage, but I want to get a boom shot, so I'm going to go looking for something. Now, something to keep in mind with your guns as well, the Hammer Burst and the Lancer, you'll get your ammo replenished at the end of every round. The boom shots and the other weapons, you know, they don't, so you got to be careful with those and use them sparingly. Alright, so we're on wave 9, and I'm going to show you why I like the boom shot so much. There's a mauler. I was thinking about shooting him, but I'm getting lit up on the left here by a guy with a mulcher. So I'm going to take him out with the boom shot. Usually it takes about 2 shots in this first round, and man, it gives you a ton of points. There's 500 points, and once again somebody's shooting me from behind. So I'm going to hit him with that, and somebody else must have shot him too because he went down. Now, one of the things that's going to really help you playing this is to know your enemies and know their weak spots and whatnot. And there's a mauler. Obviously, he's got a shield. It's going to do you no good to shoot him. But you can shoot his legs and whatnot. But I'm getting lit up, so I'm going to get out of there before I get taken out. But, you know, if you have 2 people, it's good to take on a mauler with 2 people so you can get 2 different angles. And, whoa, there, almost go down. I probably got hit with a torque bow or something like that. The torque bows are a great second weapon to have if you don't have the boom shot, because it does a lot of damage. But like I said, know your enemies, know where to shoot them, and it'll help you out immensely with saving ammo and getting through it and everything like that. There's a boom shield. That's actually great to grab and stick somewhere. It'll actually get the smaller creatures stuck on it a lot of times, and it's good to use those things, but they will disappear at the beginning of a round if you don't pick them up. But I'm going to go back here. Now this is wave 10, and I'm going to fix my decoy, and I'm also going to build a sentry gun. A lot of times, you know, those help with ammo, conserving it, and I could upgrade it. It starts with 4 of the retro lancers. You could upgrade and get 4 of the new lancers, but for some reason I don't. Alright, now round 10 are obviously the boss waves. Every 10th round are the boss waves, and what you want to do is take out the little guys, the little minions, as fast as possible so you can focus on the bosses. Don't worry about taking out the bosses, just try and stay away from them and avoid them. Now I tried to flank around there and I'm getting hit, so I'm going to retreat into the base area and get my health build back up and try and take them out. But as you saw, we're facing berserkers, and you get 2 berserkers when you go against them, and those guys are beasts to take out, but you can, and I'll show you how to do it. It's very key to know your enemies, like I said before, and know what their weaknesses are. If you try to just shoot berserkers, you're gonna die from them. And right now I'm trying to save some ammo, so I'm gonna hop on the gun and see what I can do. But each boss has a weakness, and the game will provide you with what you need to take out that boss. So as you can see, there are some scorchers over here, and that's what you need to take out. the berserkers with. You want one person to flame them, and when their skin starts cracking and getting weak, then you want another person to shoot them. So I'm going to use the flamer, and I'm telling my buddy over here to shoot them, but obviously I wasn't communicating too well because he's trying to flame them too. So you don't want two people flaming them. So I'm telling him to, no, you shoot him, I'll do that, but I'm just going to start shooting him since he's flaming him. Now when the skin gets back, you need to weaken it up again. Berserkers are going to be knocking your buddies down though, left and right, and knocking you down, so be careful, try to keep your distance, and try to pick people up as soon as you can. And try to stay out of there. So I'm going to move over here, but unfortunately they get taken out and killed. So there's another guy that goes down, so I'm going to flame him, kind of stun him a little bit, and try and pick up my buddy, and there goes another one down. So you just got to be really careful, but luckily we're able to take one out. So now there's one left, and we're just going to use that same strategy. And right now I'm just trying to shoot him and get out of his way. You want to make sure you watch out for their charges, and unfortunately they got taken out. But there it is, wave 10's done, and we made it through. Make sure you subscribe to 3-Day Respawn's channel for other great videos, and make sure you subscribe to mine as well. I'll have some more Gears of War games on there. I'm going to show you what that Silverback does against some bosses. It is a beast. But hope you like this. As always, take care, and God bless, guys.